Hello? Oh my gosh. Okay. I think we're okay now. Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know why it keeps doing that. That's like, I don't know. It's been happening. I can't tell. I can't tell what it is. Like, I don't know what's causing it. I restarted my computer. I can't tell if it's my internet. I can't tell if it's my. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. No, it's not my internet. Well, I say internet, but I don't think it is because everything else is running. Nothing disconnects. So, like, I don't know why. Like, I say my internet, but I really don't think it's my internet. That was just me going through stuff in my head. But I really don't believe it's my internet. Like, nothing else messes up. Maybe my router's going. Ugh. I really don't have to get a new router. It might be my router. Just because like there were a lot of not surges, but like the lights going out randomly. So maybe I have it on a surge protector. But I've had that router for a while, so it's possible that it got messed up somehow. Also, I don't know if it could be my computer. I know that I'm getting to a point where I can't upgrade my graphics driver. Like I can't update it. Because I'm running Mac, like Windows on a boot camp. So there's only so much I could do. And I feel like there are programs, like as programs keep getting updated and stuff, it's gonna be harder and harder for like my graphics card to keep up with it. So I don't know. It could be a number of things. Like it's really hard to tell sometimes what it is just because I'm not running like on a regular PC. The only OSO ring. Yo, she could like sell that and like she could like give it to like her kids or something or her grandkids and they'd be millionaires because it'll be the only one ever. So she's gonna make like mad money off of it. I just don't know like what's causing it to do that, but I appreciate you guys like coming back to the stream and stuff and not abandoning me. I really don't know. I'm at a loss. It's been doing it so much lately. But there's streams like remember we had that 10-hour stream. It never cut out. And that's why I'm wondering if it is something to do with my computer because remember that 10-hour stream I didn't have face cam. And also like the streams like I'm thinking about it, but there are streams where I have had face cam and it didn't mess up. But it's like it's possible that it is my computer because when you stream with face cam it's a lot more taxing on the system. So I don't know. I just know I need a computer upgrade. There's so many things I need. There's life, man. It's fine. We'll make it work. Makes me want to cry. Oh, look, now Nightbot is going ham. Look at Nightbot! Nightbot is putting all the messages. What is Nightbot doing? Nightbot is just spamming all the messages that it missed. Oh my gosh. Wow. Nightbot, thank you. Thank you, Nightbot. It literally put one message before, and now it's like, I'm gonna put 50 messages. It's all good. It's all good. It put 1, 2, 3. I'm waiting for the 4th message. Don't disappoint me, Nightbot. No, you know what happened? You know, have you... Alright, I know you guys have done this. I might or might... Look, there he goes! Nightbot, chill! He did it. I asked for it and he gave it to me. I can't even be mad. I can't even be mad. Don't want your computer. No, I do want my computer. I love my computer for video editing. That's what I bought it for. I bought this computer for video editing. And for video editing, it is absolute video editing and day-to-day tasks. It is amazing. It's literally my life. However, when it comes to streaming, which I wasn't expecting to stream, you guys were the ones who were like, Brie, you should stream. And I'm like, okay. And I had already gotten this computer for making videos, so yeah. RIP to a Brini. It, like I said, that's why it's so important. Like I tell people, do not just rush into buying a computer. Like if you plan on doing anything that is gonna require, like, you know, some horsepower behind it, make sure you really think about what you're gonna do and be very, very sure of your choice, because computers are investments. Computers are investments. Not if you're just doing, like, you know, if you're doing it for like regular schoolwork, you know, you're just writing up or surfing the internet or something, or just like shit like that, watching videos, watching cat videos, like, you're fine. That's not an issue. I'm talking about if you want to stream, if you're doing something in school that requires like hard computing, you know, if you're trying to make videos, like, you really have to think about the type of computer. And I thought about it, and at the time I was like, I want to make videos. I wasn't planning on streaming because I was too shy, believe it or not. Brini was like scared to stream. So I was like, I'm gonna get a computer for making videos, and this is gonna be perfect. And then finally, you guys were like, Brie, stream. And I'm like, okay, fine. And then I did it. And I was like, okay, it's not so bad. But now my computer is not up to snuff, you know? It bees like that. No, don't say that. It must be an OBS setting or somebody has hit me up. Oh, okay. I know, well, because the thing is, though, is these are the same OBS settings that I've been using for, like, ever. So unless there was, like, an update or something, you know, I don't really know why I would do that. Because, like I said, I'll have streams that work and then streams that don't, and I don't touch anything. Like, I literally never go into my settings because I set it up and I never touched it. But I don't know. You never know, though, because sometimes when you update stuff, it just sneak changes a setting. Nightbot, yeah, Nightbot's done. No, that's what I was gonna say. Literally, Nightbot is on some, like, I'm just gonna sit here, right? And I'm going to... Okay. Here's the story. But don't tell anybody, okay? Just, like, if you talk about it, just make sure that you say, oh, it's anonymous, right? It's anonymous. I mean, this story is about a friend of mine. Of course it's not about me. It's about a friend of mine. So my friend, wink, wink. My friend, it looked like I was. Never mind. Don't even. My friend was volunteering, and so they used to bring my friend and her friend who was volunteering with her down into like this like, you know, a conference room thing, and they had to like fold papers and like fold things, put them in envelopes to be mailed out to people, or you know, staple things together, hole punch things, stuff like that, make packets, stuff like what do you call them, trifolds, pamphlets. And so what they would do is friend A would bring their Game Boy Color and Game Boy SP, and then what they would do is they would rush and do a butt ton of whatever it was they had to do, like make a stack of them. I mean, they would go until their fingers hurt, right? And then they would stop and they would take out the Game Boys and they would play Pokemon and other Game Boy games for like, you know, 15-20 minutes, and then they would go back to, you know, rapid fire doing their work, and you know, so that way they could pretty much, instead of doing it a slow steady pace, you just do a bunch of it and then pace it so that way, like, time it so at the end everything gets done, but you know, you also did a little something on the side. That's what they would do. And like you could hear people from far away if they were coming up. So, you know, if anything, you just take the Game Boy, shove it into a bag or something, like you're good. And so I feel like that's what Nightbot is doing. Nightbot is like, all right, I'm just gonna chill, you know. Maybe Nightbot went off to watch some cat videos itself. Like, you never know. You know, you don't know what Nightbot is into. And so he just comes through and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna, all the messages I missed, we're just gonna hit him quick and I'm out. And that's what he's doing. So I bought this Acer laptop for editing and streaming, but it sucks. Yeah, see, it's rough, man. Like, getting a computer, it really is. You got a laptop. Yeah. If you have a choice and you're trying to stream and stuff, it's definitely better to have a desktop. There are people that use laptops, but it's kind of like, if you're really serious about it, you definitely want a desktop. He needs to be here with me at all times. Oh, OBS has had several updates in the past few weeks, and I'm using, I don't know if Streamlabs OBS, because I'm using Slobs. Slobs. Who really thought of that name? Like, I feel like someone sat there and was like, I'm gonna call this Slobs. Or maybe someone was just like, Streamlabs OBS. And then they didn't understand, like, the implications of that. So they put it out onto the internet. And the internet was like, Slobs. And then the person was sitting there. And I feel like their boss looked down on them and was like, Slobs? Really? And they were like, no one could have foreseen this. Least of all me. Like, please don't fire me. I definitely did not do that on purpose. Wait, had fun? What? What? Had fun? Whoa. It's like those movies. If I'm thinking of what you're thinking of, like, if we're like on this like level, I mean, like I said, I need my black cat ears for us to be really like on this level. But if that's what you're thinking of, it's like when you're watching a scary movie, right? And then you have like, there's like aliens, just monsters, just various creatures, scary creatures of all kinds, like just roaming around. And then you have these two people that are like, you know what I think would be a great idea right now? Like, we could die at any moment. And if that's the case, you know, I think we should definitely shaboink boink. And they just handle their business. And it's like, all right, well, back to trying to, you know, survive, fight for our lives and all that. Not a problem. Game Boy Color, that's a thing that needs to be a thing again. Yeah, I remember my very first, I had a green Game Boy Color. I remember my very first Game Boy Color game was Croc. Very good game. I also, funny story about, was it Croc or Croc 2? No. My first game was Croc, I think. I'm pretty sure my first game was Croc. But, was it? I'm trying to think of the one. Yeah. It was Croc. It was Croc that I'm thinking of. That was my first game, but there's a side story that I'm trying to remember. So, in Croc, right, you go through the story, and at the end of the level, they give you a code, so that way when you want to come back and play the game, you put the code in, you pick up where you left off, right? And I remember that my brother and I were racing because we shared the game. So we each had our own Game Boy, but we shared the cartridges. And we were trying to both beat the game first. Both of us were trying to beat the game first. And so, like, we would fight. I mean, our parents literally had to sit there and practically write up a freaking, like, we had to sign up. Not literally, but it's like we literally had to have time frames where we could play because we would argue about it so much because we were trying to beat the other person. And I remember I had gotten stuck, personally, I had gotten stuck on the water level, because, like, fuck a water level, right? Like, I fell behind at the water level, and I was panicking, right? My brother made it to the boss level first. He made it to the boss level first. And I was like, oh my god, I was so upset. I was so upset. However, he could not beat the boss because, and this just shows how my brother and I think very differently. My brother he's more of like a kind of go out there and do it type person. So he doesn't really kick back and like observe things. Or at least back then, you know, he's older now, more mature, all that stuff. But like back then, you know, he was just kind of like, I'm just about to go do this. So he saw the boss and he was like, I'm gonna, you know, knick-knack paddywhack this bitch. and that's it. You know, you're just like forcefully going for him. And he kept dying. And so it gave me a chance to catch up to him. So it was actually a pattern that the boss was using, right? And so I saw the pattern because I'm like a slower type player. Like I observe things. And so I ended up beating the boss. And when you beat the boss, they give you a master code that you can put in and be able to like go to any level, right? So when I beat the boss, I didn't tell my brother that I beat the boss, right? I went up to him and I was like, you want to see something cool? And I you know, this is how what a little snot-nosed kid I was, by the way. I memorized that fucking code. It was like a 21 letter code. I don't know if it was letters and numbers, but it was definitely letters. And I memorized it. I fucking memorized it. I literally wrote it on a piece of paper, sat there, memorized it because I did not want my brother to find that piece of paper and know the code. And then I ripped it up and I threw it away. And so I put the code in. I was like, and then I showed it to him because I don't remember. I don't know if it gave a list of the levels that you could pick from or what, but I put it in, and the way it laid out, you could tell that I had something special. Like I just did something special. So I handed it to him, and he was like, "How did you do that?" And I'm like, and he's like, "You beat the boss," and I'm like. He was so upset. He was like, oh my god. And then shaboink boink. Absolutely got shaboink now. Imagine using that in a tactical situation. What? Oh my gosh. It's like, can we tactically horizontal mambo our way through this? Enemy shaboink boink inbound. No. Shaboink boink online. No. Imagine someone going to like the family and just being like, what happened to them? And it's like, they were killed by an enemy shaboink boink. And it's like, what? What does that mean? Yeah, definitely. It's done. Soon. Sir, the enemy is shaboinking. It's really hard, sir. What is your order? Oh my gosh. Enemy shaboink incoming! Oh no. Now, thanks to you guys, I can guarantee you I'm going to have some very weird dreams tonight. Very, very weird. Like, super weird. And I'm gonna wake up in that, like, haze between knowing that you're dreaming and being awake. And I'm gonna be like, everyone's fired. Everyone is fired. Oh, shaboinking us. Pretty hard. Okay. There it is. There it is. We have hit peak shaboinking in the chat. You know, it kind of makes me like, I know there's no emotes on you. Like I said, the one thing I miss about Twitch the most is emotes. But now I kind of want there to be a shaboink emote in the world. Brini be shaboinkin'. Shaboink boink merch. Yo, I have so many things. I'll write it down so I never forget about the Shaboink merch. Alright. I have to design more stuff for the team, so I might as well design that too, right? I don't even know what that would be. How can... Oh... What if it was like... Because I was thinking, how do you... I feel like if you were to shaboink, right? Shaboinking should... Shaboinking... I mean, you have the word shaboink, right? That's fine. Actually, I have an idea. But what if you had like a twerking thing, right? So it's like you represented shaboinking with like some type of twerking. But I was thinking you can't make stuff on a shirt move. But then they have like maybe it doesn't need to be a shirt though. You know those thingies? You know those thingies that like when you hold it up it's like, you know what I'm talking about? You touch it and you take your nail. No, not like that. That's my controller. Like, you know what I'm talking about? And you scratch it, but then it's like plasticky, but then when you move it, it's like a hologram. Or I don't know if hologram is the right word, but it's like you move it and the picture moves like that. I need something like that. Like you could use that as like a mouse pad. Like if it was like a holographic mouse pad, right? That's the right word. It's like, and then I don't know if you guys are understanding what I'm trying to say. I'm hoping that the little like scratchy thing, like when you scratch it, it makes a noise. I get royalty money for the idea. When you censored emoji. Yo, cause it could be like, it could be just like, what if we represented shaboinking as like butt touching, like if my knuckles are butts, right? I'm pretty sure you guys have pretty good imagination. My knuckles are butts. Alright, my knuckles are booties. And then it's like, they're twerking, right? They're doing things, right? They're twerking up and down. And then it's like booty bumping. And this could be like the representation of shaboink boink. Like booty bumping. Wait, maybe if I do it like this. Because it'll look more like butts. Yeah, like that. And then that could be like shaboinking. And so it's like when you move the little hologram, it's like they booty bump. I don't know if that's weird. I feel like that's pretty accurate. Because like we would know what we were talking about, right? But I mean, we have to be able to present it to the world. So they, you know, I feel like that's a good compromise. It's just like so and then it's a way to greet, right? Like so that way whenever Brini actually gets to go to like Comic-Con or something, and then that could be like, you know how people have like a secret handshake and stuff? Like we could literally be like, get in that shaboink boink, and then everybody like butt taps each other. Like that'll be like our, you know, like it's like our secret like handshake, right? We get in that shaboink boink, and then it's like pop, and we just like booty bump. It's like a fist bump, but a booty bump. Wait, male butts for guys and girls butts for female version? I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be juicy booties no matter what. Like I don't really know. They're both gonna be popping. I mean, we've seen some boys with some popping booties. I don't think we should discriminate. No, okay, it's not butt tapping. It's shaboinking. Get it right. This is why you can't get any royalties, because you don't even know what you're talking about. You just listen, okay? Valk. Shh. You're supposed to be on my side. Did you not turn me to the dark side? How are you going to throw me under the bus? How are you going to create me and then destroy me? That's not how this works, okay? Like, I'm over here trying to live the dream that you laid out for me. And you're making it very hard. See, because only the realist would be able to shaboink boink. That's the thing. Only the realist would be able to do it. Like, not everybody will have, like, the what's the word I'm looking for? Like, the inner strength and power to be able to shaboink, you know? And so it's like, when I do that, like, if you shaboink me, then I know you're a real one. Like, that's it. Like, you're trustworthy. I'm just saying, I got you. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's pretty accurate. That's just me personally, though. That's just how I feel about the whole thing. Alright. I promised somebody some doom. Yo, Skulls is probably like knocked the fuck out. What the hell am I doing? Skulls is probably knocked out. He was like, I want to see some doom. And we're over here talking about shaboinkin. Shabroinkin. Hopefully this doesn't like blast. Please to not blast, ja. Very much appreciate. Don't blast my ears. Don't blast my ears. Don't blast my ears. This game is very gory. I like it. I like it a lot. Just saying, if I should boink boink someone getting sent through a wall, I got that oof behind it. Alright, is it that you have that oof behind it? Or are you trying to say that you got a juicy booty? That you got your little thickums in the booty department. Like, I feel like writers, like, I'm about to Shakira your ass. Like, he's serious about his shaboing boing. Like, calm down, okay? It's like, it's supposed to be a greeting, not a freaking, oh, I mean, technically we did talk about it being like an offensive maneuver. But in this case, we're talking about the secret handshake. So it's like, you're not really supposed to do that. But yeah, you could use it as an offensive maneuver. Maybe we should teach that in like a self-defense class. Like how to shaboink your way to victory. Like, you know how they have like Kung Fu and Taekwondo? We could have like shaboink. Like, I have to go to my shaboink class. Okay. I was panicking for a second. But yeah, we can go to like a shaboink class. I also have the wrong game. Also, guys, side note to everyone, I really appreciate you guys just like hanging out and stuff and like chilling with me. It means a lot. Like I told you guys, we've been killing it on like the watch time and everything. For those of you who don't know, Brini's trying to get the YouTube partner. So I'm missing watch time. That's the only thing I'm missing, and I really want to go for it. I tried going for it before, and like all that stuff happened last year that sucked so bad. So we're doing it this time. We're actually going to succeed. Okay, try again. But and don't forget, like, it all helps, you know, chilling in the streams, dropping a like.
To drill a doorway into
Is that really loud? I think it's just really loud.
You can prevent her from opening the gate by disabling the tower induction filters.
You have to disable filters? Alright. This does this. Haha, I remember things. Woo! And then we have the map ski. Oh my gosh. Where are we trying to go? I think we're trying to go. Oh yeah, this game is like fast. But yeah, it all helps. And even if you guys aren't able to stop by the streams, if you just like watch the VODs and stuff after the fact, still super helpful. Like there's so many different ways to be land helpful legends. What do we do with this? What just happened? Oh, okay. I just picked up something, but what did it do? How do I chainsaw? I'm trying to, oh! Don't do that. Okay. How do I switch between, That's how you bring out that. Oh, it's just tapping it. Okay. You can switch between two different weapons. I was gonna say you can switch between doo-doo. I don't know what that means.
So it is recommended that
The music on this game is like actually amazing. Once we get things going, it's gonna be like doof, 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 and it's just gonna rock your world. Where are we trying to go? What's happening? Can we go this way? Where do they want us to go? Oh. That's how you do it. Okay. Wow. I was like, what am I supposed to do, you guys? What do I do? Oh man. Things are about to pop off and I'm scared. Give me that. Yum 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 yum. I swear I saw this in an anime. They're fighting. They had a battle with their butts? Whoa, Valk. I don't remember the name, it's driving me nuts. Yo, yeah, I need to see this because I definitely am upset that they took my idea. Not a fan. Alright, what do they want me to do here? I don't like this. It's making me nervous. Ooh. Oh, I thought there would be a doll here. We have Irmer. I thought there would be a doll here. That's what I was waiting for. Because I think we can see stuff now, right? I know that sounds weird, but we can see things. What's that? Oh, it's one of those little backpack things. But it's down there. I don't even know how to get to that. I feel like we missed it. Yeah! That scared me. Uh-oh, what was that? There's goofy gooberinos on the floor. Okay. I don't like this. It's making me nervous. There's a lot of climbing going on. Okay, we can go up. Just double checking. Okay. Yeah. There's a lot of different ways to go. Maybe not. Maybe there's only one way. Yeah. I'm scared. Ooh. What's going on there? What is that? Uh-oh. Oh, is that a power up?